Time now for sports on Max 98.3. Sports brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marion's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big B Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. The Coca-Cola pregame is up next.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Hey, I got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
Time now for the Coca-Cola pregame show.
Well, it's come down to this. Saturday night at Dale E. Cox Gymnasium. Bremen against Jimtown. A couple of teams. Well, Jimtown's had a lot of success recently. Sectional champion a year ago. A rematch of last year's sectional final. Bremen, on the other hand, I debated whether I was going to mention this or not just because of, well, you know why in a minute. 1999 was the last time this team won a sectional championship. They want one.
They want one desperately, Rusty. This town wants one. This fan base wants one, and they've got the team that can do it. They've beaten Jimtown once this year, determined the conference champion for that year, the two best teams in that conference. It's the two best teams in this sectional, and this is what it's all about, man. Saturday night to decide it all.
Honestly, probably the two best teams in the region, and definitely the guy who everybody's eyes are on, and I'm watching him, he's just so fun to watch because he's always got a smile on his face, is Chase Devine. Without question, one of the best players in the state, probably the best player in this half of the state. A lot's going to ride on his shoulders tonight.
He's just the dude, Rusty. He's a pure playmaker.
Yes.
He can score, he can distribute, he can play defense, and what he's done is he's led this team to an extremely successful season, but something tells me he's not satisfied with where they're at, and he wants to do what he can to take it to the next level here tonight.
And let's not negate the fact that we just passed over two guys who had double-doubles last night in Riley Teener and Bryce Miller. Teener with 26 points and 10 rebounds, Miller with 13 points and 11 rebounds. How do you deal with all three of those guys? Because Chase is going to create for them. They're going to create for him. I don't know that you can stop three guys.
Yeah, I think we saw Miller play the best game of his career last night, and I think he just needs to build on that. He took the ball to the rack. He stepped up and said, you know what, man, I'm gonna do what I do and not worry about the consequences of what happens after. And what he did is he just played fearless, and I think this entire team needs to play fearless here tonight if they want to beat an extremely talented Jimtown team.
On the other side of that, I was just about to say, if anybody or anything can match Bremen, Jimtown's defense last night, if they play the way they did in that first half, that is a tough nut to crack.
No doubt, Rusty. Man, we saw them come out in that first half and just dominate Knox. They absolutely dominated them and didn't allow them to get anything offensively. they kind of went into cruise control a little bit in that second half because I think they felt like they needed to maybe save their legs a little bit here for tonight. So we'll see if that pays off. Jimtown needs to bring that intensity from the start that they had yesterday and just try to get in everybody's face. They're going to double-team Chase probably every time he touches the ball. So we'll see, whether that's successful or not.
That was the strategy last night. Every time Miles McLaughlin touched the ball, he had at least 2 guys, sometimes 3 on him. I got to agree with you. I think they're going to try to do that to Chase tonight, but we've seen him so many times. You can trap him all you want to. He's always got an exit strategy.
Yeah, whether it's behind him, whether it's the drop-off pass, or whether he's going to draw a foul and go to the line. He's just so fun to watch, and, man, I'm just excited to see what he's going to do tonight with the season on the line.
Well, we're just about ready to get started, and we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our keys to the game. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of the LaVille Sectional, Bremen against Jimtown. We will be right back.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little portion. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels, and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutehc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer. Here's the keys to the game.
Keys to the game is survive it and have more points than the other team. I think is the keys to the game. If you're Bremen, you want to keep your turnovers down. We've heard Matt Miller talk about that all week long. If you're on the Jimtown side, you got to find Chase Devine and try to neutralize him. He's going to get his stuff, but you got to keep him under control.
Yeah, Jimtown needs to cause a little bit of chaos on the defensive end and just try to disrupt the flow of Bremen's offense. Don't let Teener get going. Don't let Devine allow himself to get into that flow state that he tends to get into, and just creates great movement for his offense. Bremen on the other end, like you said, Russ, he can't turn the ball over. This Jimtown team is built on turning the ball over and getting layups on the other end.
Take a quick break. We'll have our starting lineups. You're listening to Max 98.3.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Here's your starting lineup brought to you by First Federal Savings.
Headed to the floor for Jimtown, Dominic Fay, Jackson Woolwine, Will Spurgeon, Sonder Whitaker, And Treshawn Baldwin for Bremen. It's Maddox, Hickman, Hartley, Matoli, Chase Devine, Riley Teener, and Bryce Miller. We're ready to go. It's going to be Bryce Miller at center with Treshawn Baldwin, and Jimtown will have the first possession. Woolwine will bring it across. We're underway. Right side hands it to Spurgeon. Whitaker on the left wing. Top of the key, Baldwin. Woolwine has Fay on the block. Kick. Spurgeon for three. Bang.
That's a great start for them. Jimtown loves to get those open threes, and they will cook on that all night.
Devine brings it back across for Bremen. Has Miller off the screen in the corner. Devine working on Spurgeon. He'll take the fallback jumper. No good off the front of the rim. Fay with the rebound. Up quickly. Right side, Woolwine. Cut off on the baseline by Matoli. Now Fay has Spurgeon. Waiting for somebody. Gets a screen from Baldwin. His pass deflected in the paint, and Fay will recover it. He'll kick it all the way over to the other side. Bryce Miller sends it out of play on the tip. And so Jimtown will have it back in front of the Bremen fans across the way. Pass comes into Fay. 7 minutes to play in the first. 3-0 Jimtown. Right side, Spurgeon. He'll drive it, cut off. Corner to Woolwine. Brings it back, top of the key to Fay. Fay trying to go to the paint, kicks it. Spurgeon for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound on the floor. A lot of people diving for it. Bremen will come out of there with it. Devine somehow took it away from everybody. And he'll bring it up. 3-0. Jimtown lead. Bremen with the ball. Devine has Miller popping out top of the key. He'll get it back to Devine at the free throw line. We're going to get a holding foul on Spurgeon. He tried to keep Devine from getting the pass at the free throw line. Bremen will have it out under. Devine will bring it in. Lobs it into Teener. And we're going to get a whistle and another foul. And this is going to be on the guy who's never committed a foul in his life, Treshawn Baldwin.
Well, we talked about that battle between Baldwin and Teener tonight and just how fun that's going to be. Two physical bodies in there.
Jimtown likes to put their hands on you. Pass comes in, Devine for three. Bang!
Too much space, great screen to get him open. Love those out-of-bounds unders that result in points.
Tied at 3, 6-18. Fay brings it over for Jimtown. Off the screen, it's Whitaker. He'll drive it to the paint, lays it up. No good. 3 Bremen jerseys around it. Matoli comes out with it, trying to take it to the other end. He does. Misses the layup. Rebound comes down to Baldwin.
Everything but the finish. Great take, though.
5:58 to play here in the first. Tied at 3. Spurgeon to the paint, lays it up, lays it in. Will Spurgeon with the bucket makes it 5-3 Jimtown. 5:40 in the first period. Devine cut off top of the key, has Teener on the right side. Riley takes a dribble, kicks it to Matoli now. Out near the volleyball line, top of the key. Dribbling, goes to the left, now back to the right, throws it to Teener at the free throw line. Hand off to Miller. Thought about the three, brought it back, gives it to Devine on the right side. He'll drive it to the block, to the paint, misses it. Teener with the rebound, he'll put it in.
He's like a vacuum inside when it comes to offensive rebounds. You got to box him out or he's just going to suck all those up and put them back in.
Riley Teener ties it at 5. 5:05 to play, and Woolwine will bring it up. Matoli on him. Right side, Fay off the screen, front of the rim, no good. Miller with the rebound. 4:53, Bremen with the ball. We're tied at 5. Devine waiting for things to sort out. Matt Miller calling a play. Screen by Bryce Miller. Teener has it, gets it to Miller on the right block. He'll dribble back to the middle. Gets it in the corner to Devine, gives him a screen. He'll step back and shoot it. Nothing but net.
Uh-oh, he's feeling it, Rusty.
Took the handoff and then just buried it.
A nice screen.
In the paint, Baldwin loses the handle, ends up in the hands of Bryce Miller. First turnover of the game goes to Jimtown. Devine with an 8-5 Bremen lead. Has Teener. He'll drive it to the block. Gets absolutely shoved across the lane. No call. And that's something I noticed last night. Jimtown likes to shove people around and extend their hands. I don't know how they get away with it.
It's March basketball, Rusty.
Miller with it. Whitaker guarding him. Matoli now gets run over by Whitaker. And I don't understand why Ryan Varga is so upset with this. Whitaker just ran right over Matoli, and he's absolutely livid about the foul.
We'd call that a pancake if we're playing football.
8-5, 3:45. Right side, Tiener. Bremen with the basketball. They have a 3-point lead. Matoli has Tiener on the block, turns and faces. He'll hand it off to Devine. He'll drive it baseline, gets it to Tiener. Tiener inside, lays it in, got hammered. No call, but he gets the bucket. Beautiful basket, beautiful pass. 10-5. Now in the paint, Spurgeon, spin move, off the rim. Somehow Baldwin goes through Tiener and gets the rebound, misses the shot.
They got to go back to Tiener. They got to get that second foul on Baldwin. He's still shoving him right now.
And Devine will bring it up. He'll get a screen from Tiener. Roll, though. Pass goes off his hands to Whitaker. Whitaker on the break. Drags his pivot foot. No call. Spurgeon now looking for somewhere to go. Throws it across to Whitaker. We've seen a lot of weird things already. Long three, no good. Fay with a long rebound for Jimtown. He'll try to bring it back to the middle. Knocked out of his hands. He'll recover it. Drives it. Maddox Hickman cuts him off. 3 attempt. Spurgeon buries it. We're going to get a 30-second timeout by Bremen.
Full court pressure's coming, Rusty. I guarantee it.
Spurgeon with a 3. We'll take a quick break. 2:34 to play. 10-8 Bremen. We will be right back.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Out of the timeout, Bremen will have it here at LaBelle High School. Rusty Nix and Peyton Skirvin, 10-8 Bremen lead. Right side, Miller has it to Tiener, top of the key. 2:22 to play in the first. Miller off the screen, short jumper by Devine, no good. Woolwine comes out of there with a rebound. He'll push it, waits for numbers, gets it to Fay. 2:11 to play. Jimtown with a chance to tie or take the lead. Somehow, I don't know how they're getting away with it.
Oh, my.
And then goes back in and does it again, and now we're going to get a foul on Jack Wildauer. Whitaker went into the paint, started swinging his elbows to get space, push, and Bremen gets a foul under there. I don't know what I'm watching here.
Russ, it's off. Interesting start for sure.
Off center. 10-8, minute 59. Pass comes into Spurgeon. Long 3 off the front of the rim. Devine comes away with a rebound. He'll take it.
Nice
Bryce
pass.
Miller in transition, lays it up, lays it in.
Bryce Miller, man, he continues to grow into a great player.
Fay pushes it right back up. Miller cuts him off. Now he'll go back to the paint. Kicks it in the corner. Spurgeon guarded up by Devine, gets a screen. Kicks it to Fay. He'll take the 3. Bangs it. Dominic Fay makes it 12-11 Bremen. Minute 27 to play. Devine brings it up. He'll go right side. Screen from Tiener. Gets the ball back. Now left side Miller. Back to Matoli. Miller will take a 3. Misses everything. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Jimtown.
Great possession there. Made the extra pass. Took the open shot. Just not Miller's best offensive weapon there from the outside. But
it was a good look, but you could tell he was thinking about it as it left his hand.
But if you don't shoot that, Rusty, they don't respect you. So you got to be able to put those up.
Minute 7, 12-11. Spurgeon now for Jimtown. And a drive by Spurgeon. Shot no good, but we're going to get a foul What's getting me is the amount of times that hands are getting extended on screens and on blockouts.
And not even, and sometimes it's okay as long as there's not like a displacement that takes place. Like sometimes you're just feeling the guy out, but I don't know, man. There's been a lot of movement of players.
A lot of pushing. Yeah. Free throw. Spurgeon gets it, makes it tie at 12. Second shot is good. Spurgeon now has 10 points of the 13 Jimtown points. And 50 seconds to play. Bremen has it. They trail by 1. Simpson on the floor. The freshman has it. Gets it to Bryce Miller. Looking underneath. Nobody open. Hands it off to Devine. Back to Miller. Back to Devine. Simpson comes across. Can't get through the screen. Wildauer takes the 3 off the back of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Gets it to Tiener in the paint. He'll back it out. Wildauer again on the right side. 22 seconds. Devine will get the hand off. He'll bring it out. 17 seconds. Whitaker on him. He's going to have to move now. He'll go to the right, comes back to the middle. Gets it into the corner. Tiener. Top of the key, Bryce Miller. 4 seconds. Devine throws it up at the buzzer off the rim. Rebound won't drop. Simpson tried to tap it back. It rolled all the way around the rim. No good. We played a quarter. Jimtown leads it 13-12. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of LaVille sectional action.
Coke Zero is on Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little portion. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Back at LaVille High School, Dale Cox Gymnasium, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. 13-12 score. Jimtown leads it at the end of a quarter. About to start the second quarter. Bremen will have possession. Well, it's been everything we thought it was going to be. I think I said the word bloodbath more than once last night.
I really feel like Jimtown should be in a little bit of foul trouble right now, Rusty, but I think they've gotten away with a couple. We'll see what Bremen does. They need to keep going into Tiener. You know what I'm shocked by, though? We have not seen any zone out of Bremen. And that was the same case as last night. They've been playing a lot of man-to-man.
And they're playing it well.
They are.
Just underway now. Devine takes the inbound. He'll go cross court. Gives it up to Hickman back in the lineup on the break. Underneath.
Nice. They saw something there. They know they're going to try to double Devine, so if they get a guy on the opposite block, you put a lot of pressure on that defense.
Wildauer alone makes it 14-13 Bremen. Drive to the paint now. Spurgeon lays it in. Will Spurgeon having a night already. He's got 12 of the 15 Jimtown points. Devine hands it off to Wildauer. In the corner, Simpson. Wildauer alone underneath.
Goaltending.
Reverse layup. That has to be goaltended.
Good call.
And they're going to call it. As Wildauer alone again on that block. You know, just how do you not guard a guy? I mean, they did 2 times down the floor now. They just haven't guarded him.
It's fascinating. Interesting strategy. We'll see if it works, but so far it's not.
16-15, 7:14 to play. We're in the second quarter. Left side, now right side. On the floor is Gingrich. He'll get it to Spurgeon. Goes to the paint again, and Wildauer with the rebound. He's been on the floor for 3 minutes. He's got 4 points and 2 boards. Devine. He'll take the step back 15-footer off the back of the rim.
Look at the freshman.
And the freshman Simpson fighting underneath. Grabs the rebound and gets fouled.
Absolutely incredible. He is not playing like a freshman. He hasn't since we've seen him play, man.
You know, when you're on the floor with the kind of players Bremen has, so you know you better show up. Lob comes in to Miller. I mean, he's playing so hard. Pass goes to Miller. All alone, look for 3 off the rim. Rebound to Woolwine. Pushes it up quickly. Spurgeon dribbles, waiting for somebody to come through the lane. Nobody does. Being guarded here by Hickman. He'll hand it off to Fay. Dominic Fay gives it up. Whitaker drive.
No.
And Devine's going to get a foul.
That's just not a good call. He stays vertical. He got the driver just got out of control there. That was Whitaker going in. He got underneath the basket.
I've heard Nick Cheney call on more than one occasion a bailout. Shot is up and no good.
I hear a familiar voice behind us.
Yeah,
that's taking care of it.
And honestly, I hear another voice in my head after that, after the missed free throw. My son Zephan, ball don't lie.
Yeah.
Second one goes up. That one no good either. But Gingrich, a great job under to grab a rebound and keep it alive.
He's such a hustle player.
He definitely is. Now a long three, no good. And somehow Whitaker runs everybody down for the rebound. Fay, 2 hustle plays by Jimtown. Keep them alive. Fay with a shot, no good, and Miller will come away with his second board. 16-15 Bremen, Devine with it. Goes right side, has it to Miller. Corner it goes to Simpson. He'll dribble it back out, give it to Devine. Riley Teener going to come back in at the next break. Pass comes in, and that's what we've been seeing all day, and now they finally blow a whistle.
And honestly,
here.
that really wasn't one of the worst.
That wasn't the worst ones. That's going to be on Gingrich. He was just trying to get to the basketball, tried to do it through.
I like Gingrich's game, man. Offensive rebounds, hustle plays.
He is that guy he's that energy guy off the bench for them. Toss comes into Wildauer. He'll give it back to Devine. They'll start the half court. 5:37 in the half. Devine, right side, gets to the block. Shot fake. Kicks it back to Simpson. Now Wildauer with it. In the corner, has Hickman. He'll dribble to the center. Nothing there. Now needs help. He'll hand it off to Devine, double team. Trying to double team off of every screen that Devine gets. And he'll drive it to the right side, step back, 3!
You can't double team that.
How does he do that?
I don't know. I do not know.
Fall back 3. 19-15 Bremen. Fay with it. Just steps off of the screen and fall back, bang. Now we got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. And
they finally called it. He should have been called for about 3 moving screens.
Trayshawn Baldwin is absolutely the poster child for palms up guy.
He had some words after the goaltending too. It's all right.
19-15, 4:54. He was last night too.
Got to leave him in, I guess.
A little bit fun to watch, actually. Devine on the drive, cut off. He'll get it to Teener. Shot fake, back to Devine, right side. 19-15. Devine shot.
Oh, my. From NBA range. Contested.
Nothing but net. 22-15. Devine with the 3. Drive by Whitaker. Gets to the block.
Travels.
Kicks it. Overshot the basket. Now underneath,
no.
Another foul on Devine.
That's his second.
Somehow, let's give Whitaker credit. Hustle play by him underneath to grab that rebound in the first place. And then he's rewarded with the foul, and that's going to be 2 on Devine, and that is huge.
I love that identity, though. It's what made Warsaw so dangerous for so long, is when you can shoot but also offensive rebound.
Free throw is good.
It's just impossible to stop when you have that many guys crashing the boards, and those extra possessions are just killer.
And the low block, too. Second shot, no good. Rebound on the floor. Matoli gets knocked to the ground twice, and they're going to call him for travel.
I don't know what. Yeah.
He tried to call timeout. They didn't give it to him.
You know how I feel about that situation.
Fay will bring it in.
Oh!
Jimtown will have it back, and he was straddling the 10-second line. No call. This has been interesting. Baldwin gives it up to Woolwine. Now Whitaker thought about that. Gets a screen. Kicks it over to Fay. Fay will try the drive. Spin move. Cut off. Nowhere to go. And we're going to get a whistle and a travel call.
Great defense there. That's what this Bremen team has been built on, is just nasty on-ball defense. They don't play a ton of help sides. They don't have to. They just are really good on the ball.
22-16 Bremen lead. They have the ball. 3:47.
They're going to let Chase cook here.
You're going to let him take a three from the top of the key. Oh, my God.
Foot was on the line, but still, goodness gracious.
That was just a 2?
Yes, it was.
Okay, all right. He doesn't have 5 threes. He's only got 4.
Oh, no.
Spin move in the paint by Spurgeon. Matoli all over him. He'll shoot the follow away.
Great
no
defense.
Good. Rebound comes down to Matoli. Needs help as he killed the dribble. And now timeout by Bremen. And a 24-16 lead. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of LaVille sectional basketball.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
Back at LaVille High School, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. 3:19 to play here in the half. Bremen out of the timeout will have possession. And they also have possession of a 24-16 lead.
And it's been, they've had to work for all of it, Rusty. It has not been easy.
No.
You keep saying bloodbath. No. It is 100% bad.
And let's put it this way, too. We've been kind of being rough on the officials, but you talk about hustle.
Yeah.
Jimtown does not take 1 second off on anything. Teener, turnaround jumper from 15, rolls around the rim. Baldwin with his 4th rebound. He'll push it up. Spurgeon cut off by Matoli. Has Bay all alone, top of the key. Buries it.
Bremen went to his zone, and Jimtown immediately makes him pay. I'm sure that's what Coach Miller was worried about getting into his zone.
24-19. Pass in the corner. Teener will take the 3 from there and buries it.
Well, that's a heck of an answer, isn't it?
Riley Teener just squares up and nails a 3. Now into the backcourt. Woolwine had to chase a deflected pass down. Ball knocked out of the hands of Spurgeon.
Oh, he lost his shoe.
Pass to Teener in the corner. Buries another one.
Woo, 3 points, 1 shoe. Unbelievable.
Chase Devine lost his shoe after the turnover. That's going to bring a timeout by Jimtown. 30-19 our score, 2:21 to play in the second. We will be right back.
There's a trend happening. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Back at Dale E. Cox Gymnasium, Rusty Nixon, Peyton Skirvin, 30-19 our score. Jimtown has it in out of their timeout. We've got 2:20 clock running here in the second quarter. Woolwine will bring it up. Gets a screen from Fay. Kicks it over right side. Fay gets it back in the paint. Has it knocked out of his hands by Devine. Spurgeon lowers his shoulder, gets some space, throws it all the way back out to Whitaker. And I think he came down on his ankle.
That's not good.
Yeah, he is not
Did his knee?
And it looks like his knee did something. He trying to walk over to the bench, but he is in a lot of pain. Looks like he'll be able to come back. Gingrich will come on and take his place. He'll get looked at by the trainer here, but I don't know. It could have been one of those knee-to-knee things.
Yeah, that's a possibility as well.
Trying to create space on the baseline. Got Whitaker a deep pass, and Jimtown will have it back in. Fay brings it up, right side to Woolwine. He'll go into the wing, top of the key to Fay. Back to Woolwine on the right side. He'll take it back, top of the key to Fay. He'll dribble back to the left. Now they'll get it to Gingrich at the free throw line. Knocked out of his hands by Matoli. Hartley on the way to the basket, gets knocked to the floor, and they're going to call him for travel, and now he's down.
That's looked like he got undercut there, but they were trying to go for the steal.
Matoli with the steal. Tried to go to the rim, got run through. And like you said, they were trying to come behind and take the ball away, but they got him. Fay. Pass on the baseline. Gingrich has it stolen away by Devine. 4 turnovers now for Jimtown. 30-19, minute 20 to play in the half. Drive by Devine. Has it to Matoli. Shot fake. Now you give another shot fake. They're going to back off him. They're going to say, go ahead and take it. He'll give it to Miller instead. Off the screen low. Teener back to Miller in the paint. Trying to get some space. Gets tied up by Baldwin. That's going to belong to Jimtown. And coming back, good to see Will Spurgeon get back on the floor. Hickman will come back for Bremen as the freshman Simpson will take a break. Minute to play, 30-19, Bremen with the lead. We're at the second quarter.
I've seen Bremen in this 2-3 zone for about 4 minutes now. It's been pretty successful.
Right side, Spurgeon. Nowhere to go, has Whitaker, top of the key. Now Spurgeon again, drives it, gets to the baseline. Nowhere to go. Fay on the right wing, back in the corner to Spurgeon. Back to Fay out front. Left side now Whitaker, drives baseline, cut off. Pass out top, Fay. Now Spurgeon with it, 30 seconds to play. Now they're going to back out and play for one. 30-19 the score. Spurgeon dribbling out near the timeline. Bremen fans are more than happy with this. Fay now, 11 seconds. Left side Whitaker, back to Fay, 7 seconds. Spurgeon drives it, trying to get some space, loses the handle, throws one up at the buzzer, and it goes in.
Wow. I don't know how he made that. He had a hand right in his face. A huge basket heading into half.
30-21, Bremen with the lead, but a big play at the end of that quarter sends Jimtown to halftime with a little bit of momentum. We'll take a break. We'll have our halftime show. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of LaVille boys sectional basketball.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, you'll love it. No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little portion. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising
become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutehc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Back live at Daly Cox Gymnasium. Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. It is 30-21 at halftime. Bremen with the lead. And boy, what a first half this has been. As impressive as we've seen Bremen be all year long, they're playing as well as they played all year. But we've seen Jimtown play once, and they're impressing in the same way they were impressive last night. Their hustle plays, the amount of energy they expend on both ends of the floor, especially on defense. They're never going to be out of any game they play.
No, and just the havoc that they can cause on the defensive end because of how hard they play, because of how active their hands are. They are just right. They're a couple possessions away from being right there in this game, Rusty. 9 points is nothing. It's going to be a challenge for Bremen to hold on to this lead. Jimtown's going to come out punching, and you got to be ready to respond if you're Bremen.
Two things that are the same for these, or one thing that's the same for these two teams. Mm-hmm. Neither one of them's afraid to put a body on you.
Yeah,
there's a lot of contact out there tonight, a lot of it,
and the rebounding too. Every time a rebound or a shot goes up, it's 5 guys colliding with 5 other guys and battling for the rebound. And it's so fun to watch that happen because, rebounds sometimes are random luck. It's chance sometimes, but, it's all about effort. Rebounding has always been about effort, and, you're seeing two teams expend a lot of that effort here tonight.
Let's take a look at the first half. Scoring first for Jimtown, Dominic Fay with 6 points. Will Spurgeon trying to say, hey, you're talking about Chase Devine, what about me? 14 points for him as well, and he has been a force. Xander Whitaker has just 1 point, 1 of 3 at the free throw line. That's the scoring. Treshawn Baldwin has 4 rebounds for the Jimmies. For Bremen, Maddox Hickman didn't score. Jack Wildauer came off the bench with 4 points. He has a couple of rebounds to go with that. Hartley Matoli hasn't scored, but he has 3 rebounds. Chase Devine, he has 14 points, 4 of those on 3-point buckets. 3 rebounds to go with that, 2 assists to go with that, 2 steals to go with that. Typical Chase game.
Yes, it is, Rusty. It's just what he does.
Riley Teener with 10 points. He's got a rebound. Bryce Miller has 2 points, and he has 2 rebounds to go with that. So that's your scoring in the first half. This is a game that I am glad I'm not coaching.
Yeah, or officiating as well. It's just, but man, you can tell it's two teams that are used to winning. They do just so many little things that help you win games. Not a lot of mistakes either way. Just good, clean basketball. Well, depending on the definition of clean in your opinion, but it's just good, fun basketball. That's for sure.
I always thought, you play this hard against a team if you're Bremen. And every now and then you get a little hint with some body language here or there that you're getting to them. You ain't getting that from Jimtown. They are not showing the slightest inclination or idea that there's going to be any backing off of everything they've done so far. And that sometimes can be, as a coach, when you're not playing, it makes you frustrated because you're hoping that you'll get into their head. But boy, this is going to be a battle here in the second half.
It's going to be for sure. Fouls are going to be something to keep an eye on. Who's going to get into foul trouble? Devine's already got 2. You look at the Jimtown side, Baldwin's got 2. So something to just keep an eye on as we go down the stretch.
We'll take a break. We'll find out how this one's going to end. Will it be a Bremen Sectional Championship or will Jimtown repeat? We'll find out. We'll be right back. Our halftime score, Bremen 30, Jimtown 21.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
Back at LaVille High School, Dale Cox Gymnasium, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. There's still 50 seconds on the halftime clock. I just turned it off. These two teams
Yeah, they're ready. Let's go.
Standing up there waiting to go.
I love that.
Bremen will have it out of the halftime break. And Hartley Matoli will bring it across.
Ooh,
We're going
Bird.
to miss Will Wine.
I love this set.
Divine drives it, kicks it in the corner. Teener, he'll take the three. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. How do you guard that? You can't. He's too tall.
He was guarding it. That's the idea. 33-21. Matoli all over Spurgeon. Jimtown with it back now. Their first possession of the half. Whitaker works to the center, tries to drive, kicks it. Fay, he'll drive, gets to the block. No call on a lot of contact. Somehow Baldwin came out of there with the ball. Woolwine takes a long three. Long rebound comes down to Hickman. Just underway in the third, 33-21. Bremen lead. Hand off to Matoli. He'll get it over to Miller on the left side. Off the screen in the corner, Devine drives it. 15-foot jumper. No good. Rebound to Fay. His third. Pushes it up quickly. Woolwine. Back to Fay. He'll stand there, wait for people to come off screens. Woolwine will come out and get it. Now left side.
Look at Hartley. Oh, he just got smacked in the face.
Spin. Move. Whitaker gets some space in the paint. And he'll bury it.
That was shifty right there. A little fake left, fake right.
33-23. Devine brings it up. Whitaker guarding him. Matoli. Right side to Miller, and a wide open shot. Devine got shoved out of bounds. Wanted a call, but got the bucket. 35-23. 6-12. Drive by Fay. And a little handsy there with Hickman, and now Matoli over the top of a screen. And driving it to the bucket, Spurgeon misses the shot, but we're going to get a foul. And as physical as that first half was, Bremen came out and said, if you're going to do that, maybe we can get away with some of that too.
I like it. Like I said, it's March basketball. You got to earn every inch.
Hartley Matoli has just been all over.
Velcro. Absolutely Velcro.
Spurgeon hits the first one. He's having a night.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player.
Second shot is up. That one is good. 4 of 4 at the line. 35-25, Bremen lead. Devine will bring it across. We're in the third, 5:58 to play. Whitaker guarding him up. He'll hand it to Bryce Miller. Cross court, Tiener way out away from the basket. Matoli, just airmails it underneath, throws it out of bounds. Had Miller on the baseline. I don't know what kind of a shot he would have gotten out of it, but just airmailed it over his head. Jimtown will have it back. 4 turnovers now for both teams. Woolwine will start over on the left side. Gives it up to Whitaker. Now they'll throw it underneath Fate, trying to get space. No good. Rebound and thrown back in. Good job by Hickman. Heads up to get the board and throw it into Devine. Underneath Miller. Trying to go to the bucket. They're going to call him for a travel. That's a make good.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what that's what Coach Miller's thinking right now.
That's exactly what he's thinking. 35-25, 5:23.
Look at Matoli. He's just picking him up full court now.
Yeah, he's not giving Spurgeon a breath. Fay now on the right side. Hickman on him. He'll spin into the paint, trying to get space. Kicks it to the right corner. Spurgeon, he got to the baseline, no good. Baldwin somehow came away with a rebound, and I think that's going to be on Devine.
Is it really?
I think it is. That'll be 3. And it is.
That's trouble.
3 fouls on Chase Devine. He's going to have to sit here. Simpson's going to come out. And it's going to send Baldwin to the free throw line. That shot is no good.
I actually think that's a smart move by Coach Miller. Just, you got a 10-point lead. Let's play some defense.
See if you
slow
can
it down
ride it
a little
out.
bit. Yeah.
See if you can ride it out a little bit.
Because if you leave him out there and he gets a 4th with 13 minutes left in the game, then you're in trouble.
Then you got a lot of trouble. 5:06, 35-25. Baldwin will get a second one. Well, if you're going to, I hate to be one of those guys, and that one just dead on the back of the rim, and Tiener will get the rebound. If you're going to win this game, you're going to win it with defense anyway.
Yep. There's a press.
Miller, now to Matoli. He'll dribble it across. Has it knocked out of his hands momentarily, recovers it. Simpson on the right side, guarded by Whitaker. Looking for Matoli, he'll get it to him. Screen set, Matoli for 3 off the front of the rim. And rebound to Baldwin, he's got 6. Spurgeon will push it up. Goes to the left side, trying to get to the paint. Kicks it to Whitaker. Whitaker shot, no good. Rebound fought for Whitaker with a hustle underneath, gets it. Misses another shot, and Hickman will come out of there with a rebound. And I think they're going to call a jump ball, and I think that's the wrong call. Hickman took the rebound. Baldwin just pushed him until he got the ball in his hand.
Tell you what, Tiener is just disrupting every shot right now. Stays straight up. He's a wall.
I'll tell you what work by Whitaker underneath to get his own rebound. Off the screen, Woolwine travels, gets away with it, gets to the paint. Now out to Spurgeon. He'll drive it left side. Gets it into the corner. Woolwine travels with it again. Jumped in the air, came down with it. Now Baldwin pushes his way into the baseline, and he'll miss it. Bryce Miller will come away with it. Well, this has been
enjoyable.
Wild. Tiener being guarded by Baldwin. Baldwin has him clear out, and I don't know what happened there. Bryce Miller, I think, had it knocked out of his hand. And Matoli returns the favor. Ball got slammed into the floor and right into the hands of Woolwine.
This is fun, Russ. Just at times the mass chaos that happens on the court.
And you know what? That's what Jimtown wants.
It is, and they're still right there. It's a 10-point game.
Bremen making them play a half-court game is the win right now. That's why we have this. Last night, they don't want to play half-court offense. They want to get out and beat you to the bucket. Spurgeon off the screen. Whitaker, no good. And flying through the paint for the rebound, Wildauer. He'll give it to Matoli and bring it up. Matoli now kills the dribble, needs help from Tiener. Gingrich all over him in the corner. Wild pass out of the hands into the hands of Whitaker. He'll just go and lay it up.
And they're going to do a full court press again off this.
7 turnovers now for Bremen. They've had 3 here in this quarter. 3:04 to play. Matoli has Miller. And this is one of the better full court presses I've seen. They do it well, and it's because they expend so much energy.
They don't allow anybody to get to the middle as well. That's how you want to beat a press, but
Going to see Chase Devine come back here with 2:57 to play in the third.
Just invaluable minutes out of a freshman to be able to step in. We're talking about Espen Simpson. That's so nice to have.
He's given them great minutes this whole tournament. Matoli will dribble it across. Yeah, you're going to get a call on that. Matoli, Woolwine got right up into his shorts with him, but Matoli extended the arm to get space, and you're always going to get that called on you.
No doubt.
No way you're going to get away with that. So the foul is Matoli's first. Turns it over. Spurgeon for three, buries it. And that's going to bring a full timeout from Jimtown. It's down to 5. 2:43 to play in the third. We're going to take a break. Bremen leads it. We'll be right back.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back at LaVille High School, Dale Cox Gymnasium, Rusty Nixon along with Peyton Skirvin. 35-30 to score, 2:43 to play. We're in the third period. Timeout by Jimtown. And Ryan Vega saw something that Vargas saw something he wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I think he likes the run that his team's on. He wants to say, let's continue doing this. And this is what got us to this point.
He's going to back out of the full court, too, and Chase Devine will bring it across for Bremen.
Wondering if they're going to trap. Yeah, they're in a zone.
Pass into the corner, Miller. Tosses it to Tiener on the block. He'll turn, tries to go to the paint. Gets some space, lays it up, no good, but a late whistle on the foul. Once again, if there was a foul, there was
before
long
the shot.
Before that whistle happened.
Some good old bunts, and it looks like a couple of bumper cars going back and forth into the lane.
That's going to be on Whitaker, his second, and Tiener will be at the free throw line. He'll miss the first one. And coming to the floor here for the again, Espen Simpson. And he's going to take the place of Matoli, so Hartley will get a little break. Tiener will get the free throw, and he'll bury that one. 36-30, 2:29 to play in the third. Jimtown bringing it over with Spurgeon. He is having an unbelievable game. Now to Fay. He'll sort out, go look for somewhere to get a shot. I have a feeling now Woolwine has it on the left side. Bremen looks to be in a zone.
Yeah, they definitely are, Rusty. A little 2-3.
Fay off the screen. Whitaker tries to drive, cut off, kicks it to Spurgeon. Thought about the three from the volleyball line. Pushes over to Woolwine. Now across to Fay. He'll get it to Spurgeon at the free throw line. Turns, nobody's there.
Yeah, you can't shoot over Tiener.
He's going to drive it, misses the layup, and
he tried to shoot over Tiener. He can't do it, Rusty. He's too big.
I can't believe he didn't give him a head fake and drive. He was in a position to really score the basketball and just didn't do anything with it. Lob underneath. Bryce Miller can't hit the layup, and Woolwine with the rebound. He'll push it. Has Spurgeon. Bay. Way downtown. Hits it.
He was almost on the bench.
Dominic Fay was almost at the point where the volleyball line meets the out-of-bounds volleyball line. 36-33, minute 5. 3-point Bremen lead. Jimtown has fought back into this. Kick into the corner. 3 attempt off the back of the rim. Woolwine with it. They got a chance to tie it. Spurgeon has Fay back to Spurgeon. 47 seconds. Spurgeon looked over at the bench, kind of smiled.
Said, Coach, they left me.
38 seconds left. They're going to play for one here. They're going to hold it out by the timeline. Bremen going to let them. 30-21 at half. Jimtown has brought it back to 36-33.
Someone out there is complaining about not having a shot clock in the state of Indiana. Takes away moments like this, man, the one shot.
Jimtown has been standing there for quite a while. Now they'll hand it to Woolwine with 13 seconds. They'll hold for a little more, 9 seconds. Now they'll start. Spurgeon off the screen, and he'll miss it. Rebound to Bryce Miller. He'll throw it in the corner. Wildauer with a long throw. No good. We have played 3 quarters, and we have a interesting final one coming up here. 36-33 the score. Bremen with a 3-point lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the final 8. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of the LaVille Boys Sectional.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
We head to the final 8. LaVille High School, Rusty Nixon with Peyton Skirvin. 36-33, Bremen with the lead. Winner goes home with the sectional championship. Jimtown, the defending champion, would love to hold serve here. We'll see what we can do. As we head to the break, or final 8, Bremen has it in, and Simpson will bring it across. Working against Woolwine. Guarded up really tightly, needs help now, gets it to Devine. And boy, they've made a commitment on this man-to-man to get right into people. Devine had it knocked away and then tries to throw it to Simpson, and it's out of bounds. Turnover. Whitaker just went through Devine, knocked it away, knocked his body a little bit off too. And now Spurgeon directing traffic. I think he wants to drive the ball. Gee, big surprise. It's exactly what he's going to do. Kicks to Fay for a look at 3. Off the front of the rim, goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Bremen.
This last 7.5, Rusty, is going to be as intensive basketball as these kids have ever played in their careers.
But totally going to come down and throw it in. Whitaker, you can tell at the break, his instruction was, if Devine's on the floor, you're breathing the same oxygen. Chase will get it. He'll bring it across. 7:15 to play here in this one. Has it to Matoli. He'll go sort down into the left corner. Hartley with Woolwine on him. Gets it to Devine. Devine, a lot of contact. Ball knocked away right into the hands of Woolwine again. His 3rd steal. 9 turnovers now for Bremen. Chance to tie again for Jimtown. Spurgeon backs out, drives it, gets a screen. Teener blocks the shot. Actually, it wasn't a shot. Spurgeon saw Riley Teener standing there and tried to pull it back. And it ended up out of bounds. It'll belong to Bremen in the corner. We're going to get a 30-second timeout here by the Lions.
Love this timeout. We'll
take a break as well. It's going to get tight. 36-33 our score. Bremen leads it. We'll be right back.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
And we're back. What are you doing tonight? If you're listening to this, what are you doing if you're not here? I mean, come on.
Yeah, we love you for listening.
We do love you for listening. I like to eat, so I like that. But, man.
This game, man.
It's a heck of a game. Yep. Pass comes into Devine, a foul right away by Whitaker.
It's a great call.
I got a feeling they're going to be more than happy to give Chase Devine a bunch of fouls here, and I know why. A player of that caliber, you put a body on him a lot, get really physical with him, and see if you can wear him out a little bit. 36-33. I got a feeling that's not going to work, but that's what I'd try. 15-footer from Devine, no good. Coming out with the rebound is Hickman. He'll get it to Matoli. Corner to Miller. Now to Teener. His shot fake, no, and he'll give it to Devine. Makes a move. Whitaker kicks to Matoli for three!
In rhythm, great offense, great pass. How about Hartley Matoli?
Fay with it on the right corner. 39-33 Bremen. 6 minutes to play. Whitaker drives it, kicks it to Fay. Jimtown trying to cut this lead back down. Spurgeon drives it, gets to the paint, shoots it. No good. Riley Teener with the rebound and a foul on Spurgeon.
Bremen really locking in here on the defensive end, Rusty. Just nowhere to go, and then they're rebounding. That's the big key. Got to get those rebounds.
Pass comes into Teener. It's a thing I've noticed in the course of the night. Bremen's had position most of the time, but Jimtown finds a way to get in there and get a hand on it and keep it loose. Handoff goes to Matoli. He's working on Woolwine. Has Teener off a screen in the right corner. He'll bring it back to the middle with the dribble. Miller on the break lays it in. Miller driving down the lane. Teener with a perfect assist.
Just a phenomenal back cut and finish. He might have been able to dunk that. He was way above the rim.
41-33 off the screen. Whitaker guarded by Miller. Fay thought about it. Dribbles it off his foot right into the hands of Whitaker. Now top of the key, Spurgeon. He'll take the three off the rim. No good. Baldwin has the rebound. His shot will drop.
Big one by Baldwin there. Offensive rebounds, the best offense for Jimtown right now.
41-35, 4:52 to play. Devine will walk it up slowly. Time is your friend right now if you're Bremen. Chase Devine working one-on-one, gets to the paint, has it blocked into the hands of Hickman. Devine ended up on the floor. He got triple teamed the minute he got to the paint. Now he'll drive it again. Whitaker just splits everybody, misses it. Miller misses the rebound, and it comes down in the hands of Spurgeon. Huge rebound for Spurgeon. Fay will drive it. His shot, no good. Baldwin somehow comes away with it. Somehow Fay gets the rebound and puts it in.
Just
exactly what I was saying. Bremen had three guys in position. Somehow Jimtown seems to always get a hand in there and knock it loose. 41-37, Teener with the ball. Bremen with the lead. Off the screen, Devine. Boom! And they're going to give him three on that one.
High post double flare, Rusty, undefeated.
Now way out near the timeline, Fay has Whitaker thinking about the three. He's going to fire it up. Off the front of the rim, going to come down to Hickman.
A little bit of a cushion here. You can use some clock.
Now we're going to get a timeout by Bremen. Matt Miller wants a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. 3:28 to play in this one. Bremen holding a 44-37 lead. We will be right back.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Back at Dale Cox Gymnasium on the campus of LaVille High School. 44-37, 3:28 to play in this one. Bremen with the lead over Jimtown. Winner goes home sectional champion.
3.5 to decide it, Rusty. It's just really been a battle for every single point that both teams have gotten. And it's going to continue to be a battle.
As a guy who's seen a lot of ball games and actually coached in a few ball games, Devine takes it, kicks it all the way over to Wildauer. He'll wait for everybody. The body language is what I noticed. There isn't one of these teams that's given in an inch. There isn't one of them with anything other than, I'm going to fight you right to the very teeth. Devine with it. He'll try to drive it. Cut off. Has Miller. Hands it off to Devine. Whitaker all over him. He'll get his hands on him. Into the paint, backs it out. Has Miller underneath. He gets bodied out of there. Kicks it to Tiener. He'll take the three. Oh, my God.
What a player.
Ice cold.
Just flowing through his veins.
47-37. Three-pointer for Tiener. 2:42 to play. Fay almost loses the handle. Gets it to Spurgeon. He'll drive it. Has some space. Kicks it over to Baldwin, and he'll lay it up and in. And that's going to bring a 30-second timeout from Jimtown. We'll keep it here for this one.
Yeah, we'll see what Jimtown adjustments they're going to make here. You're going to have to press. They've been in that 2-2.
I got a feeling that's why he called the timeout. He wants to get the press.
Well, they've been in that 2-2, but they haven't been able to get much success with it because Bremen's doing a good job of just taking their time, swinging it back and forth. So we'll see if they stick with it, if they get into a different, maybe a man-to-man look here. I don't know, but you're down 8 with 2.5. You're going to have to make something happen here quick. Hopefully get some turnovers if you're on the Jimtown side.
The other thing you got to hope is that somehow Bremen stops hitting shots. Boy, Riley Tiener, on second night of just
dominance.
Incredible. He's got 12, 14, 16, 17 points, 3 rebounds. Chase Devine has 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Bremen will have it out of bounds, and surprisingly, no press here.
I'm not the only broadcast
You're not
guy
the only
to buy
broadcaster buying concessions from the LaVille students, bringing them around.
Hot dogs tonight.
Well, there you go. Chase Devine brings it up. Matoli, double team. Now Miller. Now you see what they're going to try to do, some trapping here in the half court. Miller. And it looks like, honestly, Matt Miller anticipated this.
Yeah, he was ready.
Because he set up the perfect answer to this. Well, now Bryce has to get out of the corner, and they're going to get a foul here. If that's on Spurgeon, that's number 3 on him.
Yeah, you don't want to get it into the corner. Sometimes it just kind of happens in the flow of things, but you definitely don't want the ball to go there. It's like having another defender in that corner, a couple extra defenders.
Third foul on Spurgeon. Now pass comes in. Long, dangerous pass to Matoli. Gets it to Devine. Down in the corner, Wildauer. Up to Matoli. Tiener in the paint. Miller all alone on the baseline. Gets some space and lays it in.
Great job offensively. Just kept moving it until he got the open layup.
Bryce Miller makes it 49-39. Back out to a 10-point Bremen lead. Spurgeon in the paint. Lays it up. And it bounces all over the place before finally dropping. 49-41. Full court pressure here. Miller gets it over to Devine. They're going to have to hurry, and it's going to bring a timeout here by Matt Miller, trying to keep the possession.
Yeah, he's only going to take a 30 here, just a little something to talk about what we don't want to do. Don't get the ball in the corner. Don't turn it over, and nothing over the top. Take care of the passes.
Now, if you're Ryan Varga, do you roll the dice and come out of this and do something else?
You're at 3 fouls. I think you just get in somebody's grill. I think you play the chances of playing a press man. You get in their grill. Maybe these officials don't call a foul. Maybe they miss one. You get a steal out of it. Just try to make a little bit of chaos.
That's their game. I mean, we saw that last night. They like to get out and run. They don't want to play half court. They will, obviously. They've done okay with it. I mean, 41 points, 20-some for Spurs. They can play half-court offense, but they want to speed you up, and they want to run.
They'd like to, if you could, maybe foul and send Bremen to the line, except for the fact that Bremen, between Tiener and Devine, they're not going to miss many free throws.
No.
I don't know who you're going to end up fouling, but there's not many options.
Well, if Maddox Hickman's on the floor, I'd probably go with him. You got Wildauer out there. He hasn't shot any yet. Neither one of those guys have taken any free throws. Now they're going to match up everybody down here. Woolwine going to guard Devine down the floor. Has Matoli. He'll get it to Tiener, and Bremen breaks the press. Down on the baseline, Wildauer dribbles it out. Has Matoli with a high pass. He'll drive it to the right side. Has Tiener. Wildauer on the baseline. Drives it. Has it knocked out of his hands by Fay. Steal. Up quickly into the corner. Spurgeon. Cut off in the paint. He's fouled by Wildauer.
Coach Miller not happy. I don't know if he didn't want him to take the shot.
The shot was there. The problem was I think the only way he was going to get it was a head fake. Get his man off the floor. Pass needs to hurry. Woolwine nowhere to throw it, and he's going to get called for 5.
Oh, that's huge. Just an effort play on Bremen's end. Great defense on the out-of-bounds under. Oh, man, what a critical mistake out of Bremen.
Bremen throws it into Tiener at the half court, throws it back to Miller. Now he'll bring it across. He beats all the pressure, kicks it into the corner. Wildauer to Matoli. Now has Miller. He'll be guarded up by Whitaker. Pass goes to Matoli. They're trying to foul, and now they will. Woolwine will do it. That'll be his first.
It's only 4. They got one more to give. Nope, only 4, fellas.
48 seconds. Stands between Bremen and their first sectional championship since 1999.
26 years. 27, depending on what you look at. It's a long time, Rusty.
It's been a while. Bryce Miller kicks it in. Devine. Bodies flying. Jimtown wanted a foul. Pass goes to Matoli. He gets it to Tiener. Crosses it to Miller underneath. All alone. Lays it in.
Great job by Tiener finding the open guy as well. 10-point lead, almost insurmountable at this point.
31 seconds. Fay trying to drive. Nowhere to go. Bremen not backing off for a heartbeat. Matoli will get a foul on Spurgeon. Really not a bad idea. You get the ball back now. Hickman will come to the floor. Actually, you don't. You got fouls to give.
Yeah, you do.
Riley Tiener's going to sit down, take a break. Spurgeon drives it, gets to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. It's going to bring a timeout from Ryan Varga. 51-43. Tiener will report back in.
Yeah, they're going to bring him back in to shoot free throws here, and they took him out to bring some speed in and play a little bit of defense. Just the poise by this Bremen team down the stretch, though, Rusty. They have not turned the ball over. They turned it over down low, but not based on the pressure, right? They haven't thrown a ball over the top and allowed Jimtown to get a layup out of anything. They've taken care of the ball, and that's allowed them to stay with this lead and keep it, beyond an arm's length. You feel comfortable right now. Well, unless you're Matt Miller.
Yeah, you never feel comfortable.
But, yeah, I'm just fascinated with how well and how poised this Bremen team is.
And see, I'm saying that for both teams, though. I mean, Jimtown never acted like there was any worry. Mm-hmm. They were confident of what they were doing. And you talk about effort. I mean, what we saw last night obviously is no fluke. These guys, they're going to walk off the floor. The one thing they'll be able to say, even if they don't come back in this, they left it on the floor tonight.
Yeah, they can definitely be proud of the way they played here. That's for sure.
So Bryce Miller will kick it in. He's going to run down the baseline. He needs to get it to Devine. Devine going to dribble it. They better foul quickly if they're going to, and they do. And should send Chase to the free throw line.
Yep, you're good with that, having Chase the line.
I'm perfectly fine with that. You're going to look and you're going to see that he does everything for this team. But he doesn't play like a star does sometimes. It's not like, look at me, here I am. It's like, hey, you're open, aren't you? How about shoot a layup for me here?
He just does everything that you need your leader to do if you want to be a championship team.
Totally unselfish, but I mean, think about Tiener down the stretch here. How many times did he feed Miller on the baseline instead of trying to force a shot? 2 free throws go up for Devine, and it's 53-43. Long three by Whitaker, no good. Devine comes out of here with a rebound, his fourth, and that's going to do it. 3, 2, 1, and Bremen comes away with their first sectional championship since 1999. As you can tell, the kids behind us are happy.
They love it, Rusty. It's just a town that loves their sports and their high school teams, and they've earned this one. Well-deserved. I'm excited to see where they're playing next weekend.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with our post-game show. And you know what I like even more? Look at the coaching staff down here. Not one smile. They're already remembering film they saw on somebody they might be playing.
Yeah, and there was way too many mistakes made on there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They're already putting together a scouting report for 7 days from now. I know. That's the way it goes. 53-43 our final. We'll be right back after this.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today. McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Time now for the post game, brought to you by McDonald's.
And we're back. That is a team of 1967. Is that the 67 sectional champs here?
It says 66 sectional champs, 67 by counting.
66 sectional champion Bremen team. 4 members here in their letter jackets, sharing the celebration with the 2026 sectional champion here, Bremen Lions. And what a run, what a game. I tell you what, we've watched this team play all year, and they went through some struggles, quite frankly, at the end of the year. They put it together, and look where we are.
Yeah, absolutely incredible, Rusty, the run that they've done. To think that, Bremen basketball, girls and boys, would be the pinnacle of the area is, not something that a lot of people would have expected you to say. But here we are, and, it's been a thrill to watch this team go.
And it's a thrill for a lot of Bremen folks here tonight. It's been a long time. I don't think anybody's left. If they're not still in their seats in the stands standing, they're on the floor. Just a great showing by the town of Bremen tonight, a great showing by their basketball team. Really pretty much led end to end in this one.
They really did, Rusty. It got a little close there for a minute, and they just kind of extended that lead and took care of business and never really looked back.
And you got to, what a performance by the three guys that needed to have that performance. Teener, Bryce Miller, Chase Devine, all three of them. And then let's not sell Hartley Matoli short, especially his defense in the second half. He was frustrating. Spurgeon, let me count it up here. Will Spurgeon had 14 points at halftime. He ended the night with 10, 14. He ended the night with 20.
It's pretty good defense in the second half out of Hartley Matoli, man.
14 points in the first half, 6 in the second, and that's all Hartley Matoli. Mm-hmm. You got those Espen Simpson, a freshman.
Critical
Great minutes off the bench. Absolutely critical off the bench. Maddox Hickman, who just does a little bit of everything. Jack Wildauer off the bench. You know, you talk about grit. Watching him play football, he plays basketball the same way. It's like, what do you need? I'll go do it.
Yep.
Oh, broken nose? Sure, I'm okay with that. He's just that guy. So, you know, you got a lot of credit to go around on this team. We didn't even see a couple of guys tonight. Jake Rodriguez gave them great minutes over the course of this tournament. Owen Nunemaker gave them great minutes. So you're looking at, I don't know, sky's the limit right now. I don't know who stands in their way. We don't know yet where they will be for regional either, do we?
No, we do not, Rusty. We'll try to figure that out as soon as we can, but I think maybe find out tomorrow perhaps.
Well, I hope we do, and we'll let you know as soon as we know. We will follow the Lions as far as they go. So if you can't make it for whatever reason, why not? Get here. But anyway, if you can't make it for whatever reason, listen to us, and we'll let you know that, we're homers and we don't like calls either. So 53-43, our final score again. We're going to take one quick break. I'm exhausted. I need to go hydrate. So we'll take a quick break. We got to do one thing, and I don't know how we're going to do it. We need to name a player of the game. And we'll be right back.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Well, we're back one more time here at Daly Cox Gymnasium. But first of all, I want to thank Will Hallstrauser and his staff and the way they run the tournament. It is nothing but class from the start to the end. I gained 3 pounds.
Just part of the experience.
Just part of the experience here. They take care of us really, really well. Thanks to Matt Florian and the gang at LBH1. It's always fun to watch the next Rusty Nixon and Peyton Skirvin working right beside us here. So that's always fun. But we got one more thing to do. We got to name a player of the game, and I don't know. I don't know how you don't go with Chase Devine.
Yeah.
But
give your shout out, because I think that's important. If what you noticed.
Okay, Chase had 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. I had him for 3 steals. He probably had more. When he's on the floor, he steadies everything, and everything rotates around him. And so I just don't. That is one. Then let's talk about Riley Teener. 17 points, 4 of those threes, 3 rebounds, 3 crucial assists down the stretch when he was hitting Bryce Miller alone down on that baseline. That's another choice. Bryce Miller, once again tonight, 5 rebounds. He had 8 points, 6 of those in the fourth quarter. Great game down the stretch for him as well. I mean, there's just a lot of guys that you can point your finger at as guys that you can go with. So I don't know. I'm gonna look at you.
I'm gonna have to go with Chase Devine, man.
Yeah, you have to.
The way he played tonight, the way he's played in this tournament and all season, just the way he's distributed, and also on the defensive end tonight, he played extremely physical defense and helped keep them with that lead extended and just never let Jimtown kind of get back in that game. So I think it was all Chase Devine for me tonight.
And then if you want to talk about a moment where, if you're Jimtown, you might get an idea that, wow, we may have bit off more than we can chew, was those 3 straight times down the floor when he shoots a step back 30-footer that was nothing but net.
Yep, that, and then you have Teener just pull up in the corner a couple times. You can't guard it.
Though. You can't guard that, and that's at that point after the third one of those, if I'm guarding him, I'm looking at the bench saying, "What do you want me to do?"
Yeah, because what do you do? I don't know how you defend any of that, and whoever they play, it looks like it might be Bishop Lewis here. That's just talking to one of the assistant coaches. He was curious if I knew who they end up playing. It looks like it's probably going to be Lewis, who. You know how that goes.
Well, yeah, I know how that goes. Anyway, you mentioned Bishop Lures. How strange. Anyway, we will go wherever they go, man. We'll be on the regional. Last year, the regional was at Triton, so I'm hoping it's there again. I don't think it's going to be, but
well, who is hosting the regional?
Might be Culver.
Plymouth is hosting one, too.
Plymouth is hosting a regional as well. So
that'd be nice for Bremen.
That would be nice for Bremen. They played on that floor. It would be like, coming home. So hopefully we'll be close to them. Triton would be the same thing. They played there a bunch. So we'll see what happens. We'll be with Bremen next Saturday as they move on in the tournament. As far as they go, we'll be with them. And I don't know, man. Thanks for joining me. That's going to do it for us here at the LaVille Boys Basketball Sectional. Our final once again, Bremen 53, Jimtown 43. For Peyton Skirvin, I'm Rusty Nixon. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend.